Good morning, my friends, and thank you for coming to visit me again on Shaving with Rich. I'm Rich. Today's shave is brought to you by CBL's Iron Throne. Now, don't be fooled, this is the Intergalactic Space Cube pre-shave, and I was monkeying around with the brush, and I rubbed the pre-shave on my face and rubbed it with the brush, which is a strong set. This is when I was a kid, this brush was in a desk drawer in the bedroom where I used to sleep when I was at grandmother's house. That would have been years and years and years ago. And in addition, I'm using my father's razor. This is the razor that started it all for me. This is a Hinkle's 50. So the Grafe and Schmidt, I think they were the only people that were importing them at the time. But this is a 5/8 in pretty good shape. Took a good edge. So just paying homage to my past, kind of nodding to where I came from and things that are important to me. But this was my first razor. Well, that and a Fat Boy that was so corroded that it didn't work, and a Super Speed, which I've used occasionally, but since I've been practicing with my straights, I'm using Dad's straight. As far as I can remember with him, he had always been an electric guy. He had what was it? I think it was a Remington. No, Sunbeam. He had a Sunbeam 110 razor. He plugged it into the wall, and he used that thing until he wore it out. And then he, what did he use after that? He used several other razors that didn't last him very long. And he tried to hijack my Norelco, and he used it for a while I was taking care of him. So he would use my razor, and I'd use my razor too. Not real gross because, well, Dad, And then after he passed away, I continued to use my Norelco. I had to have it repaired because he dropped it a couple times and it broke the contacts loose from the battery. So I took it to a local battery shop, and they put new batteries. They were NiCads, and they replaced them with metal hydride or lithium batteries or whatever it is the new batteries are. And it's lasted for a long time. But while I was waiting for that, I was looking through some stuff, and I found Dad's stash of razors. Those three anyway. And then this brush was in the desk drawer of my grandmother's house. Then I subsequently put a Badger knot in here. And it's an El Cheapo Grande Badger knot. And it still sheds a little bit. And it's a little floppy, but it was my first re-knot. And I may someday have it re-knotted again with something a little better. But it's a smaller size. I think it's like 20 millimeters. Oh, this is my Hawaiian shirt of the day, guys. I ran this thing across the ILR this morning. And let's drop the jeepers out of it. And you can hear it's a very musical razor. It sings. I think that just means it's a hollow ground. But I like I like sound razors that make sound. Nibbin. Took my medicine a little late this morning, so my nerves aren't real good. We'll get there. I was in a quandary, and I talked to actually it's doing okay against the grain. I have this little spot here which grows the other way. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking to Josh a little bit, texted him back and forth about that Paladin brush he's got. And I'm torn because I'm really kind of saving up for another razor. Which shall remain nameless, but it's one you guys have been loving on for several weeks now. And boy, this stuff is cool. It's cool, and my pre-shave was ventilated, and the cooling agents in the Iron Throne is really doing its job. What was that like? Oh yeah, saving up for one, so I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to join one club or the other. But Mommy has noticed that I've bought a lot of soaps here lately, and the Game Changer, and a couple of Lady Gillettes for her. So she's watching. So for now, I'm going to have to lay low for a little bit. Oh. I'm taking the better part of Valor and not doing anything for now. Until Vector time. And then I'll just have to take my lumps. If she finds it, because it's easier for me to hide a little razor than it is for me to hide a brush. You guys have probably heard that line from Spouse Unit. How many faces do you have? To try to give her the big eyes, you know, I've only got one, honey. And then Well, then how many brushes do you need? As many as I can get. That was not the right answer. But for you younger fellas, there is a strategy. So throwing a ridiculous answer like that out, because it puts her on her heels. You didn't expect that. Not that there weren't repercussions, but she was hoping I would limit myself. But when I said as many as I can get, she said, well, you're getting off a lot of them here lately. Which in wife speak is. So I'm being good for, I don't know, a month or so. Packing my man stash away. I may sell a razor or two. And then there'll be another little. By then she'll have found something else to harp on me about, and then I'll be able to continue my ways. Well, I do like this stuff. This smells really nice. It's like bay rum plus 10. Got bay rum, but it's also, we got something else that I can't quite identify. Wait a minute, I did that already. I'll go this way. I said that kind of started to try and turn in my hand there. That could have been disastrous. Whereas they want you to have a light grip. Don't get too light, because you may drop it and then you gaff yourself. I can tell right now I'm going to get to a DFS and then going to run out of passes. I could do a fourth pass and probably continue my string of BBSs to 3. And that would allow me to enjoy this wonderful cooling sensation. Chris, you done good. I think it's what WS21 you used. I could throw some 23 in there just to go for extra cold, but I think a facial paralysis may take place. And do one little, not going to do a fourth pass, but I'm going to just do this little bit because that's really Any more than that, I'm going to start irritating myself. So I'm going to stop it there. That'll be a solid DFS. And without too much irritation. I'm going to clean the place up and I'll be right back. For waiting, we are back. Today's excellent shape. It feels like a DFS right now, but I think it'll dry down to better than that. But I'm going to stick with DFS. It was brought to you by CBL's Iron Throne. I lathered myself with the rubber set. No, strong set. It's an old brush. I used my father's Henkel's number 50, and I followed up with my dog from Everytown Bay Rum. Thanks for coming to visit me, and look forward to seeing you next time. And as always, look for me and my friends on theshavingcadre.com. I look forward to seeing you on the boards and seeing you here next time. Bye-bye now.